Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looking downfield, it's Vick. Out wide left, it's Clark. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. At the 45, on his way.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football, you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff for Ball. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. North Texas in the hurry up. Oh, he's got some space. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this area.
Left side, it's Reynolds. At the 35, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Sellers rushes on. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Out wide right, it's Tomlinson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the option. He'll toss it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Throwing Sellers. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Makes the grab in the corner.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To throw, it's Vic. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. They'll go to the air. Flush to the left. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And you need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Drops back on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Dickey. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. He's at the 10. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a fourth down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got...
Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the return, it's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Sellers to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the work to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Looking for room. It's Tomlinson. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed when everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Makes him talk to the hand. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Gators in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground. Fights off the defender. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Quarterback will keep it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Jumped on top of the pile. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Vick. Out wide left, it's Singleton. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And the returner goes down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Quick give. It's Lacey. He's past the sticks. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the move, it's Tomlinson. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Coaches preach all week about physicality, physicality. That is how you do it. That is how you put it on tape. That's how you show everybody in the locker room, everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will knock you senseless.
Here's a give the ball. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense staying on the field there in hurry-up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Ball is free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. At the 45, on his way.
Man, you had the first down. You had it in your grasp. All you got to do is take care of the football, secure the football. You're trying to do everything you can to reach for it, scratch for it, claw for it, and then secure it. Don't lose it. Don't put it on the ground. Bad job by the offense securing the football.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Now on first down from the 28. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Back to pass, it's Vic. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Needs it here on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. On second and goal, he carries again. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Dickey. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far in this game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touchdown for this guy, and he starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. On the move from inside his 5. And he will take it out of bounds, and that is all we have here in the third quarter. The final period right after this. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Takes a handoff. It's Lacey. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Right back to it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Throwing Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
He's changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On play action. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Past the 30. At the 20. It's a fumble. Takes it in. Touchdown, Florida.
And the offense is so lucky. That easily could have been a massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to...
They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And they got him. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the two-point conversion attempt will fail. On the run from inside his own 5. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Here's Sellers to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the gun, it's Tomlinson. Got the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. North Texas in the hurry-up. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sellers under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Into the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Bringing it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, you can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Oh, he's got some space.
But with the game on the line, knowing you just need one first down to end this thing, you're going to the perimeter of the field on a quick-hitting play with a lot of speed, David, able to outflank the defense to seal this thing.
It's so smart because the defense brings in all these big bodies and they're playing physical, downhill run game. What do? You get to the edge. Nice job getting the guy with some speed on the perimeter and getting the first down and icing this football game.
Hits inside, it's Dickey. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Vick. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And it's in the game.
Okay. EA Sports is in the game.
Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that.
Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball. And right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy. But the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable. And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second down, gonna throw it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. They get him on the ground, but not before. He keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fourth down, Sellers. Look out! 1st down and more. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. North Texas in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Mean Green move the change with the passing game. Let's see what they do on 1st down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Throwing, Sellers. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense
seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Right side, it's Charles. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Running inside, it's Charles. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Out wide left, it's Charles. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. Linebacker or safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And he avoids the sack.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it in the 2nd half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Going for 6. Touchdown, Gators. Fit it in the window for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Making the adjustment. Sellers. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He's going to take off. Keeps it himself and gets to... It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Takes the handoff. It's Tomlinson. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. Russell gets rid of it.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Looking for the marker. Not going to get there. The decision to go for it on fourth down does not work.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Snags it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Left side is Green. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Out wide, it's Green. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They have the lead in a 2-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So the defense has kept them in it. The offense hasn't done anything, but there's still time if they get going now. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Bust through behind his pad.
The defense comes up big time on the fourth down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the Sunday. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on that.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Going over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Left side, it's Tomlinson. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Keelan Russell unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throwing right. Just barely got rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Setting up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Russell from the gun on third down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Again, it's Russell. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Wilson on the screen. On the move at the 30. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeps it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing Russell. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Russell will throw for it on 4th. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Working the middle. At the 35, he's open. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the